Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where last episode we didn't quite do exactly what I wanted to do and get a ritual, but that's fine. I did actually go back and look and see how we got rituals before. Books. Just books. More books. Well, am I exploring books? No, I'm not. I'm uncovering sites that might get me books, but I don't have any books to study that I can. Although, I will say, I do suspect that this contains a ritual, just because it's got diagrams and illustrations. I'm thinking it might describe a ritual, but it's in Aramaic, and I can't speak Aramaic, so guess who's SOL. Also, worth noting, there has been a patch. I can now, in theory, and as you can probably tell, played around with it a bit, just have these snap to a single position, so it's all organized and yeah. Kinda like it, but at the same time, I kind of like this little tangle of cards we have going on here. I kind of like the chaos. But the order makes the game much more playable, so I appreciate it. I do. Leaving it all for now, though, because, well, of course I am. What can I say? I'm the type of guy who, likes a little chaos in my life. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit, you understand. And now you are erudition, which, I mean, it's kind of useful, I suppose, after a fashion. You? Yes, about that, actually. This thing is actually kind of stressing me out. Not gonna lie, the whole having to do this every 90 seconds. I'm debating if I want to get rid of what. You better give me that reason back. You better not be spending that. I mean, it's great that I'm learning more about Lantern, but at the same time... Doctor, why are you such trouble? Why, I ask. Well, a shame. Meanwhile, we'll recover, do our little work, why not, and then... Crocus Hill. The ancient tribes reserve this... Pause that. The ancient tribes reserved this resting place for one who, by the end, in service to a certain merciless hour, was more scar than man. They sealed the entrance with binding songs and mortared blood. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe we don't do that too soon from now. I feel like this is gonna be very difficult to deal with. I mean, we have some disciples, but I mean... I don't think we have the sort of disciples that can deal with that sort of thing. Although, well, regardless, I need to explore. Yes. Let's, you know what? I don't want to explore these. I do want to explore these sites, but I want to focus on getting some more of something. Something useful. Ooh. Another patron, perhaps one that speaks Aramaic. I can be hopeful. But we shall see. We shall see. In the meantime, though, continue the work. Hopefully get some insight, which I've been told improves my ability to get the research to work. Does not actually guarantee it, though. Well, we shall see. What do you got for me? Poetry. I mean, I do have use for more passion, I suppose, but... well, as is, I'm debating if I want to get rid of other resources. For example, this job, I'm debating just getting rid of it and using my position at the Institute to maintain my wealth. I've got plenty right now, so it's not like it's that big of a loss, really. At least I don't think it is. Ah, dearie me. Oh, another bitter, throw a little bit more. I've raised my hand. The auctioneer raps out an acknowledgement, rather. Will anyone match me? Hopefully. If they do, great. If they don't, no, not too important. Oh. The days are past when I could head home after lunch. My colleagues have begun to suspect what I am. They know nothing of what I could be. Oh. Oh dear, that might be a problem. We might have to deal with that. Ooh. We can learn from each other, you say. Poppy, tell me of yourself. An amiable woman of property, she'd like to talk to you. Speak. My dear, I've been wanting to talk to you. Sometimes I fund scholars of the invisible arts. I'd like to offer you my support, a substantial contribution. And all you need to do someday is to introduce me to someone else who will end matters properly. She smiles benignly. Oh. Add passion to accept or reason to interrogate her further. Yeah, some, reason on this. Someone who'll end matters properly, you say, Poppy. Tell me more. In the meantime, I do want to do one thing. I want an exhaustive understanding of what I can get out of the Sleep of Reason. I'm told this is not actually a hint that I can get the material to summon, like the actually useful things I use to summon monsters, knock aspects. It's just a reference to something that I don't quite know about. Doctor, you're causing me trouble. What do we got here? Ugh. Get rid of it. I have no interest. Come on, you have to have something more. Bah. Unimportant, I suppose, but still. I better be done with that soon, because that's really getting annoying. I reviewed tiny columns of figures in the tidy 5th floor room. From my office window, I can see the river. My secretary brings me a hot drink every 59 minutes. The river is the color of rain. We'll continue to work this job for now. I mean, that's the thing. As is, I don't really have anything else I can do. If you don't mind me saying so. The orchid transfigurations. A 16th century alchemical fever dream attributed to Robert Flood. Frequently banned for the distributing allure of its illustrations. This is the original Latin. I mean... Very well. We'll purchase this. It's not going to give me exactly what I want, I don't think, but maybe I am wrong. Oh. Yes, when the season of rags comes around again, my sponsor will require someone for an ending. You can provide someone sufficiently loyal, or you can provide yourself. As you prefer. I don't want to be any trouble. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you want to end someone. I've got a pawn, I have no worries there. Chilly atmosphere, though. A peculiar chill lingers in my rooms, a second-order influence, apparent to the perceptive, instantly recognizable to an adept. I'm using some rights to summon minions. Interesting. Relevant to my interests. Anyway, that having been done, let's do a little bit of wood whispering and see what that brings me. Get you over there, and you... Well, you might be a problem later, but for now, you're useful. What's this? Ah, pity. What is this? Oh, just that someone's matched me. And you? The glorious lore. I've increased my mastery of the glorious lore, which we will call by its aspect, lantern. A Mansus glimpse, a snatch of poetry, a single memory of a certain house that all of us visit at least twice in our lives. For one's first visit to the Mansus, the lore is almost essential. Ooh. Well, I've got all this dimmed reason now, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. Ah, delightful, some contentment to get things going. Alright, so we got a glimmering by dreaming of the curios behind glass. That's fine, I'm okay with that. You, right over there. Again, I want to record some of this. Do I have anything else I can study, though? Anything at all? I suppose it's worth trying to combine these two. I imagine it's always worth it to have better lore, because that allows you to do more. And if I were to work with this, need to work with the lantern aspect. The know are those who have passed the stag door in dreams. And this is a, some lantern aspect. Okay, so I can't do anything about this enlightenment just yet. Not just yet, but in time. In time, perhaps. No. Get me that book. I have use for it. And you, come now. Do what you are supposed to do. Also, those could auto-stack to the same reason thing. That'd be just peachy. Some... humbug. Balderdash, and what is this? Nonsense. I haven't won the auction? Okay. I should have paid more attention to that. That's my fault. And... found myself a victor. Well, I'll recruit you later. Right now, I kind of need other things. Other, more useful things, if you don't mind me saying. That's fine. This is annoying, and this is a thing that happens occasionally. Needs to be dealt with. Pity. Alright. Oh, no. Continue the explorations, of course. I'm sure something at Orflammi's will be useful. Latin, you say? I wonder if this band means that I'm getting some ritual out of it, perhaps. Or if it's just a thing that notes that it's locked behind a need to translate. Although I don't remember that being there for previous things. Oh well, unimportant in the grand scheme of things. I can get more contentment, dreaming of the rain. Which I believe I've seen all this before. Okay. Get away. That lasts just a tad too long. Oh, and gotta pay more attention to this. Dearie me. Are we done? Thank you. De Bellis Murorum. In Latin, an 18th century epic poem by the pseudonymous Solipsistos. Very good. Once the studying is done, we will deal with that. In the meantime, continue. I've got all this money and very little to spend it all on, so... Of course. What do we have here? Another acquaintance. Potentially useful. I have this on fast forward, don't I? It feels like it's going a little bit faster than usual. Not necessarily a bad thing, I suppose, but... You know, I was told... Aha! I can just double-click on that to feed it to things. Good. I needed that. What do we got here? The burning of the unburnt god. Yes! If I remember right, that is the thing that gave me that one ritual. The ritual whose name I don't remember. It basically sounded like it was burning people alive. Anyway, bit grim, but yes, that wonderful ritual, which I can't wait to study. No, they didn't. Ain't nobody else getting that for me. Aha! I've increased my mastery of the succulent ore, which we call by its aspect Grail. A Megalesian incantation? The Great Mother remembers. Oh, delightful. That's lovely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on the Sleep of Reason for now, just because I think we've gotten everything we can get out of it. It seems to just be, useful stuff, don't get me wrong, like glimmerings, vitality. It's useful, but it's not necessarily great, if you get my meaning. Also, I should probably hold off on this, but I'm not going to. Nope. No, I don't think. Harumph. I think I did need to use the lantern lore to make that something useful. But that's neither here nor there now. No, I haven't gotten you yet. But I have got Scholar Latin to unlock this. Lock the study door, the work begins. Let's translate that. And put that down to normal. Oh. Haha. The burning of the unburned god. Oh, had I known you would be just a few seconds later. Oh well. I have no special problems there. What are you? A patron. Useful. Again, I'm hoping for Aramaic, because, got some things locked. Want to fix them. What do we got here? Ooh, wow. This is a new one. The Humors of a Gentleman. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing, but cunning Jean Sonnet. his mistress Mavelin, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. Curious. Let's go for that, see what we got. The Moonlit Road, which, if the patron... they're not going to end quick enough, are they? No. Alright. No, I didn't want to... yeah, don't want to do that, actually. I wish to paint to gain contentment to deal with the dread. I have no yearning. At least not right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Had to take the, one that was ending soon, too. Unfortunate, that. Alright, let's see what else we can get out of Orflammes, eh? Hopefully we get contentment out of that. The dream... just a random dream, nothing, you know, spectacular. But regardless... Alright, I wanted to study the burning of the unburnt god. Jensen hypothesizes a pre-Zoroastrian fire deity whose rites were the rites of smiths. Compiled by J. Wigglesworth Jensen from Oral Traditions in Rural Persia. Yes, this is definitely the one that got me a ritual. Oh, perfect. So perfect. Ah well, soon. Soon I'm gonna have a need to stop working at my current job, but that's, you know, what it is. And you are not an Aramaic scholar, as I recall. You are... Never mind, apparently you are an Aramaic scholar. Hi! I actually don't want a commission from you. I want to study under you, but I can't right now, so... Hi! How's it going, friend? The doctor would like my help with his research. Dr. Ibn al-Adim, called the Alpine, has an interest in overlooked history. He could use your assistance. Oh dear, I didn't even pay attention. Sorry, distracted, you understand. So many minor distractions. Commission lantern, I'm uniquely disposed to doing that. Here's what he needs. Dr. Ibn al-Adim, called the Alpine, has offered you a commission. You're lucky to provide him with any information you can assemble on the severe mysteries of the lantern. We will, in time. Right now, let's let this work continue. And we're also going to let this job die, I think. It's gotten in the way now. I finished a painting to the excitement of absolutely no one. No one but me. Sometimes paintings unlock glimmerings, but, well, that didn't end well today. Still, we have a commission for the lantern. And then fulfill it. And use my reason to finish it. Write a brief treatise on the lore of the lantern. Now, bid in our auction for... a true complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Reproduced by one Ryle Grease from supposedly a much older text in Greek. Intriguing. Speak of esoteric matters. Perhaps we should start recruiting these people. Victor's a sly fellow and knows an unusual opportunity when he sees it. And Violet has always given unstintingly of her time easing the pain of the dying, and she is a winter aspect, as I recall. She might be useful. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yes! Jensen ultimately concludes, with apparent reluctance, that the deity was a goddess. He suggests that its gender may have been the cause of its suppression. The rites described are often eerie, sometimes grisly. Yes. Most importantly, I now have a ritual. And this job can go die in a fire because I don't need it anymore. I have no need of you, so I'm getting rid of you. Alright. You know, I did spend the time to actually translate this, might as well use it. The poem elliptically describes a war between beasts, weather phenomena, and arcane concepts. It's quite specific about their tactics. I'm curious about that. And yes, unfortunately, I do think I'm going to have to, turn on card snapping. Aesthetically, I do like the scatter, but I do also want to be able to play the game, you see. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. You know, let's go to the Exegesis Club. With some funding. Yes, thank you. Just for fun, you understand. Now finish the dot. Oh. Okay. Okay, for a moment there, I thought that the Mansus glimpse had been split into 2 pieces of lore. It hadn't been, so it's fine. Before I do anything else, though, I want to deal with this dread problem, which means a lot of painting, and dreaming using funds. Delicious, delicious opium. In times of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dreams sweet. But only in times of a special crisis. It might provoke sickness or despair. Unfortunately, as I understand, those are not things. So, you know. It's fine. Spend the evening swapping theories with a table full of charlatans, poseurs, and perhaps initiates. Some of these theories may be true. That's not exactly helpful, but thank you, I guess. What is happening now? Ah, yes. The perils of renown. Other problems. Well, once this little bit of work is done... Well, the Queens of the Rivers, why not? But yes, in 30 seconds, we're going to be getting our chance at performing rituals. The 2 one joined and the horned distinguished, consequently blood. That, I feel like that means something, but no. This is the bone-deep story the 1,000 men learned in antiquity of blood and its exits. To speak it aloud is to hear the sword hiss. Use this in a rite with a corpse and winter power, and the corpse will rise. And you know, I do have someone I can make into a corpse with very little consequence. Before any of that, though, study Aramaic with a tutor. You want Spintria? I got Spintria. Alright. Progress has been made, great progress in the work. Is there something to be learnt from the satisfaction of desire? Is there? The light in the skull. Curious. Oh, that deep peace, but I should not do this again, but I will. As many times as it takes, friend. As many times as it takes. We won the auction, okay. I'm okay with that. Well, perhaps a little less time spent there right now. Do us a favor, Eldritch. You're of the edge aspect. I kind of need that, though. What's something that... I mean, all of them are things I need, really, but... Clovette, you're, really happy? How about you search the city, see what you find? Or better yet, I have a pawn for this sort of thing. Go. Do things. Find. Paint, got some funds, got more contentment, and that should be enough to deal with our little despair problem, in theory. Oh, what is this? This is something like enlightenment. Dusty facts have come clear in my brain for now. Cool. Wow, these are a lot of glimmerings. Can I consume them? I mean, I know I can consume them using my collection of essays, but... And that would save me space. Might end up doing that, but... Right now, at this moment, we have a ritual to conduct. Oh, give you another 10 seconds. Sorry. Terribly sorry, you understand. But, well, we have need of you for other things. Come on, explore. Explore what needs exploring. Get back over there. You get over there. I have no special use for these things. And I'm quickly cluttering up this entire table. But, all that can wait. We have rituals to do. Rite of the Crucible Soul. This rite uses an instrument of power to set the blood afire. Fire is the lesion in the skin of the world. The assistant rarely survives unharmed. An invocation, and of course that must be an ardent orison. Summon something. Forge is the aspect that transforms and destroys. If I had knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. Or if I have grown decrepit, then if I had grail, Perhaps I could renew my body. Yes, there must always be willing blood, and, a pawn shall do. This desire. Ah, no. If not an ardent orison, then... No, get back in there. There are possibilities here if I add a lantern or heart or winter. Okay. If I add... lantern... Okay. I found a useful conjunction of aspects, but I need more power. To call forth this subtle, fragile, murderous thing, I'll need a significant intensity of lantern and a little knock and edge. Okay, but I have all that. I need more power, more lantern, or more edge, or more... Okay. This is fair. What if I kill this pawn, use... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Next episode, we're gonna raise a corpse. This episode was productive. We got some stuff out of this, but... yeah, one, I need to organize this a bit better, and two, I'm sorry, dear pawn, you're going to be dead next episode. Also, probably should hand over my little lantern, commission, but that's a matter for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.